Kashitundu says more than 500 workers whose contracts ended in July were renewed. He is now calling on the City of Windhoek to treat all employees equally, giving the Groot Aub workers a fair chance of employment as their contracts were terminated.
What is the difference between the two? Why Groot Aub need to appoint? And there's, for that matter, there is also a qualification, a grade 7 qualification attached, and there's a 2 years experience attached to this, to this advert, which is totally unfair towards them, because all the other 578 workers, which is now for Windhoek, some of them are for mix and so on, all of them, they have been signed, but there is no requirement needed. So they didn't request any requirement, or they were not advert done.
He also criticized the City Council for only applying its procurement procedures with the 22 cleaners from Groot Aub, while the rest had their contracts renewed.
If someone can take an example, as we feel now, it's like you are appointing 2 accountants or you are appointing 2 electricians. One is at Katutura office, the other one is, for instance, at the head office. But you are telling me that the one at the head office, you don't need any requirement. But the one at Katutura, he must have specific qualification. But we are talking of the very same job, we are talking of the very same position. Why is that? So that's why we say this is a kind of really a corruption exercise.
Kashitundu says the union has written a letter to the acting CEO regarding the matter, but has not received any response. He calls on the management to stop with the selection and shortlisting of new recruits at the settlement, as the union wants the 22 ward cleaners to be reappointed as well. Last week, the City of Windhoek acknowledged that the contracts of all ward cleaners based in Windhoek were renewed, while those in Groot Aub needed to give a fair chance of employment to other residents at the settlement.
Those that were contracted in Windhoek renewed their contracts and 100% signed. So everybody in Windhoek got their contracts signed and they will continue with employment. And we better the employment conditions also.
Evelyn Paulus, NBC News.